इन चारों को मिला के. So thank you so much, sir, for highlighting the issue. It was a pleasure hearing you, sir. Really great experience for all of us. Well, now once again I thank Honorable Minister, sir, for his beautiful speech and also encouraging Nehu. We'll carry forward, sir, your desire, your wish, in a very humble way on university platform to whatever for ASEAN we can do. Well, now I would request Dr. Biswajit Mahapatra to propose a vote of thanks.
Srivastava, our registrar, Dr. Jain Naik, and friends and other diplomats who have joined it through the Zoom and also through the YouTube. I think, at the outset, it will not be wrong to say that when the minister was speaking on today's session, he was not only speaking to the audience located in NEHU, he was in fact speaking to the audience both outside NEHU and also outside India. So this is like, your minister's engagement through the NEHU that we have planned it today is the engagement through NEHU with the outside world. And as the Asian Center was set up, Asian Study Center was set up by the Honorable Prime Minister with great intention and hope and expectation that things will probably be taken up at such a level that that NEHU and the Northeast will be at the center stage of all the activities that India pursues through its diplomacy with the Asian countries and also with the outside world, as we are now calling it Indo-Pacific. The minister's statement saying that appreciation of NEHU having come some way or the other to a little extent of promoting activities is of encouragement to us. And we promise that we probably from the center, we will undertake all the initiatives that are necessary for us to make India a prominent power in the region and also, as we say, beyond. Beyond has become a fashion simply because that we would also have to not only try to pursue a cooperative regime within our own neighborhood, we should also do the same with the outside world. I think, sir, your lecture has been very, very illuminating. My only regret is that probably we could have had a larger dialogue with you, maybe a day-long one, which could have probably be more encouraging to us than what it has been today. Nonetheless, given the time constraint you have, I know that the government of India is now under so much of pressure that your talk has to be for 30 minutes. But nonetheless, I would look forward to your engagement with us again sometime for a whole day long. Either you are able to come back to NEHU or physically or again a webinar kind of a thing. Sir, with these few words, I heartily express my gratitude for having taken time out from your busy schedule. We know that it was a very tight schedule for you, and nonetheless, since you showed your encouragement and inspired us for going on with our own way, it's a memorable experience for me. Our guest of honor, Mr. Ambassador Udi Waziri. Ambassador Waziri has been always with us like a shadow. Shadow in the sense not behind us. He has been in front of us. Simply because any foreign policy ventures that we do, whether organizing seminars, organizing conferences, organizing even the refresher course, Ambassador Waziri is a person who never says no to anything. And today he's having outlined the India's policy postures has also been of great record. And I would like to thank Ambassador Waziri for having taken time out from the busy schedule. And also we look forward to his engagement with us in the future too. Last but not the least, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Srivastava, has been taking keen interest in pursuing India's diplomacy with the Asian countries. He has lined up a lot of programs where some of the languages, languages are going to be offered in NEHU in order to familiarize our students with the cultures of Southeast Asian countries. And he also has promised that many more activities can be taken up, including the networking with the intellectuals, with the academicians, with the university administrators, with the student groups, so as to see that the best practices which are existing in the region can be exchanged amongst the countries and across the cultures, which will lead to a unification of the cultural regime and also what we say unification of what we call it the strengthening of connectivity. At the end, I will also thank our registrar who takes keen interest in facilitating such programs. He is not only an academician in his own right, he is also a very helpful person who tends to come forward with any help that we require in setting up these programs and also in facilitating interaction with the outside world. So as NEHU, as a university and the student community and the academic community gain by the interaction and would like to integrate those learnings into our own practices, where probably would be more useful than what we have been so far. I will also like to thank our Professor Hawkins, who has been the head of the Department of Political Science, He is also, because he comes from Manipur, he is also interested in the success of India's foreign policy postures, as we call it, ACT-East, from Look-East to ACT-East to now we call it Indo-Pacific policies, where probably the Northeast and the Central states could stand to gain, and also the kind of the kind of redundancy that we see in the Northeast would probably be remedied, and where Northeast can be party to the India's growing story of prosperity today and also in the coming days. Sir, with these few words, I thank all the other speakers and other participants who have joined us in the very early morning. 11 o'clock is a very early time, and where I could see that not only there are participants who are in the YouTube, there are also participants who are in the Zoom, and I look forward to the fact that the minister's speech and our chief guest, our guest of honor and our vice chancellor's speech would certainly be able to carve out some impression about NEHU in a positive manner, and also they will continue to encourage us with all their ideas, which the Asian Study Center would be able to implement in future. With these few words, I thank one and all. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mohapatra. Thank you, sir.